Palawan. Just the name conjures images of pristine white sand beaches, dramatic limestone cliffs, and a lush, untouched rainforest teeming with life. For decades, this island province has been celebrated as one of the Philippines' crown jewels of biodiversity, a haven for rare wildlife, and a magnet for eco-tourists from around the world. But beyond its postcard-perfect scenery and vibrant coral reefs, Palawan is now drawing attention for something entirely new, something that could reshape its future and the country's energy landscape. Recent scientific interest has zeroed in on Palawan's unique geology, particularly its network of hot springs and geothermal features. These natural wonders, long enjoyed by locals and visitors for their beauty and therapeutic properties, may hold a secret beneath the surface: the potential for naturally occurring hydrogen. As the world races to find cleaner, more sustainable energy sources, the idea that Palawan could be a new frontier for hydrogen exploration is both exciting and transformative. The Department of Energy has mobilized specialized field teams to investigate these possibilities. Their mission: to survey key hot springs and exposed rock outcrops across Palawan, collecting water, gas, and rock samples for detailed laboratory analysis. Using advanced techniques, they're searching for telltale signs of hydrogen seepage, tiny bubbles rising from the earth, subtle shifts in mineral composition, and unique gas signatures that could indicate the presence of this elusive element. The work is painstaking, requiring both scientific rigor and a deep respect for Palawan's delicate ecosystems. So, what does all this mean for Palawan and for the Philippines as a whole? If these early surveys confirm significant natural hydrogen reserves, it could open the door to a new era of clean energy development, one that leverages the island's unique geology while prioritizing environmental stewardship. In this chapter, we'll break down the science, the opportunities, and the challenges ahead, offering clear, factual insights tailored for energy professionals and anyone curious about the next big leap in sustainable energy. Let's explore the promise and potential of Palawan's hydrogen frontier together. Right now, the exploration efforts underway in Palawan are still in their earliest stages, and are primarily focused on conducting detailed geological and geochemical surveys. The region's unique and rugged landscape, with its dense forests, steep hills, and remote island terrain, presents with both challenges and opportunities for scientists hoping to unlock its hidden resources. Teams of geologists and researchers are venturing into these wild areas, often traveling by foot or boat, to reach sites that have rarely, if ever, been studied in detail. Their main focus at this stage is to collect a wide variety of samples from the environment. This includes gathering water and rock samples from hot springs, as well as from streams, rivers, and other geothermal features scattered throughout the area. The field teams are also talking to local communities, learning about places where unusual gases bubble up from the ground or where the water has a distinct smell, clues that could point to hidden geological activity beneath the surface. A significant part of their work involves mapping out the region's complex geology, especially the Ophiolite belts, ancient slices of oceanic crust that have been thrust up onto land. These formations are of particular interest because they can sometimes be associated with natural hydrogen production. Using GPS devices, digital maps, and traditional field notebooks, the scientists carefully document the locations and characteristics of different rock types, faults, and mineral deposits. Once the samples are collected, they're sent back to specialized laboratories for analysis. Here, scientists run a series of preliminary tests to detect any traces of hydrogen or other gases that might be present in the rocks or water. They use advanced equipment like gas chromatographs and mass spectrometers to look for even the tiniest amounts of hydrogen, which could indicate the presence of a natural underground source. At this point, it's important to understand that everything happening in Palawan is strictly about gathering information and building a scientific understanding of the area. There's no hydrogen extraction, drilling, or plant construction taking place, just careful, methodical data collection. The goal is to piece together a detailed picture of Palawan's geology and its potential so that any future steps can be based on solid evidence and respect for the environment. Early results are showing some promising indicators of naturally occurring hydrogen, kinda similar to what's been found at the Nagsasa Seep in Zambales. Scientists are taking a close look at how hydrogen actually forms in these areas, and it mostly comes from interactions between underground water and certain types of rocks. Palawan is still in a much earlier phase compared to Zambales. There's no commercial activity yet, but these ongoing surveys are helping the DOE plan the next steps for exploration and, of course, risk assessment. If these findings hold up, Palawan could become another key site for the Philippines' indigenous clean energy future. The Department of Energy's nationwide effort actually covers multiple geological belts beyond just Zambales and Palawan, stretching all the way from Bicol to Mindanao. Each site, is being assessed systematically, with a real focus on gathering data, reducing risk, and making sure fieldwork is safe before any large-scale project gets the green light. For energy professionals out there, these updates make it clear. Exploration is data-driven, not just speculative. There's no infrastructure commitment yet, and honestly, digital and lab models are going to be key for future planning. Palawan might be the next site to keep an eye on, if exploration confirms there's actually economically recoverable hydrogen. If the Department of Energy does confirm substantial hydrogen, the next steps would include advanced drilling and subsurface testing, followed by feasibility and environmental assessments, and then, of course, investment and infrastructure planning. Until then, exploration continues, really laying the foundation for future decisions. Palawan's exploration is still in its early stages, and that's what makes this journey so compelling. We're standing at the threshold of discovery, with so much left to learn and uncover about this remarkable region. The excitement isn't just about what's already been found, it's about the vast potential that lies ahead. Imagine the possibilities as we continue to peel back the layers of Palawan's unique geology, its untapped resources, and the role it could play in shaping the Philippines' energy landscape for generations to come. Every field sample collected, every survey conducted, and every data point analyzed brings us one step closer to understanding the true potential of Palawan. These efforts aren't just academic, they're the building blocks of a cleaner, more sustainable energy future for the entire Philippines. The work of scientists, geologists, and engineers on the ground is crucial. Their dedication and expertise are helping to create a foundation of knowledge that will inform decisions for years to come. It's a collaborative effort, and every contribution matters. But as we look to the future, there's a critical question that needs to be addressed, one that goes beyond the science and into the realm of planning and policy. For all the professionals watching, engineers, planners, policymakers, and industry experts, when is the right moment to begin infrastructure planning? Should we wait until every resource is fully validated and confirmed, or is it wiser to start planning as soon as feasibility is established, even if some uncertainties remain? This is a debate that shapes not just Palawan, but energy projects worldwide. Your insights and experiences are invaluable. We want to hear from you. What's your approach, and what lessons have you learned from similar projects? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation that could help guide not just Palawan's future, but the future of sustainable energy development everywhere. I'm Gaius, and I want to thank you for joining me on this exploration. Stay tuned for more verified briefings as we continue to uncover the facts, challenge assumptions, and work together toward a brighter, cleaner future. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible for us to protect our planet to a cleaner energy. We will continue tracking the latest developments in native hydrogen and other clean energy innovations. Subscribe if you want to stay updated as the story unfolds. Aside from Palawan and Zambales, the Philippine government is also advancing exploration efforts in natural gas, new petroleum service contracts areas, and geothermal prospects in other regions. We'll break those down in separate updates.